Katelyn Woodson. Physical therapist assistants, are also known as PTAs, are sometimes the support of a physical therapist. Physical therapists are busy people and cannot always do all of their work themselves. Physical therapist assistants often help with the physical therapist workload. Physical therapist assistants are sometimes unknown of and not thought to be as of the same importance of physical therapist. The PTAs are usually capable of doing the same duties that the physical therapists do. Physical therapist assistants are not allowed to provide assistance without the physical therapist's supervision. What is a physical therapist assistant? A physical therapist assistant is any person who has received accreditation to work under a physical therapist. The physical therapist assistant does anything that they can to help out with the physical therapist. The duties that the physical therapist may need assisting with may range from paperwork to helping with patients. The physical therapist assistant is only allowed to do so much with the patients, though. According to the article, Standards for Ethical Conduct for the Physical Therapist Assistant in Physical Therapy, there are many standards that physical therapist assistants must follow. To sum up what the standards in physical therapy states, physical therapist assistants should only do certain things by the supervision of the physical therapist. The standard also states that the physical therapist assistant should not do anything with a patient outside of what they were taught. In Wet Feet Insider's Guide to Careers in Healthcare by Wet Feet, physical therapist assistants often work with a wide range of patients and can work in a wide range of areas, such as hospitals, hospices, doctor's offices, or even in sports medicine. Wet Feet says that at the beginning of a workday, the physical therapist goes over paperwork of the patients to be seen, then gives the physical therapist assistant the orders of what the patient must do. How does one become a physical therapist assistant? According to money.usnews.com, students must participate in a 2-year program that must have the accreditation in physical therapy education. There are many schools that offer the physical therapist assistant program. Selecting a school with the physical therapist assistant program can be tricky because some schools offer the program but not the accreditation. Money.usnews.com claims that the more additional education on your resume, the better it will make you look while searching for a job. There are many ways to get more training and additional education while becoming a physical therapist assistant. One could acquire more training by interning for a physical therapist while finishing their physical therapist assistant courses. Prerequisites that are usually required to get into the physical therapist assistant program are college algebra, English Comp 1, and Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. Once the program is completed, one must take an exam to be able to receive the physical therapist assistant license. Why are physical therapist assistants important? According to an article in the magazine PTAs Today, Anando Chowdhury says that physical therapist assistants are vital to make a good team with the physical therapist. Although some patients may just see a physical therapist alone, physical therapist assistants work under the physical therapist to cut down on his workload. Though the patient must first see the physical therapist for the initial exam, the physical therapist assistants can carry out the rest. Anando also claims that the PTs and PTAs working closely together benefits in a more efficiently working clinic. With physical therapists and physical therapist assistants teamwork, it cuts down on the facility cost. This is because the physical therapist assistant does pretty much the same job as the physical therapist, only they do not have the same qualifications. Physical therapist assistants are as of equal importance of physical therapists because physical therapist assistants work just as hard with patients in returning function to their injuries. In summary, I have informed you all that physical therapist assistants have such significant importance to the medical field. Physical therapist assistants are important to their patients in that in some ways they are their cheerleaders. They must be able to lift their patients' spirits. Physical therapist assistants serve an important role in physical therapy in that they help the physical therapist's daily task. Physical therapist assistants are the backbone and support of physical therapy. Physical therapists manage most of everything that goes on in the office with the help of the physical therapist assistant. Thank you all for listening to my informative speech about the daily task and importance of physical therapist assistant.